guys. How are we doing tonight? What is it, Saturday? This week has been going by so freaking fast. All right, give me a second while I gotta share this out. Let me know when you pop on, say hi. I am getting ready to do a jewelry live later in my jewelry VIP group. So I thought I would pop on here while I'm getting ready to do that and chat. I'm just trying to share this out. Give me 1 second. All right. So, doing things a little bit different tonight. I am getting ready to do my jewelry live, but instead of doing it only in that group, I'm going to do it on this page. So that way you guys can see all the goodies as well. I know my first one, I did it within that group. So I know a lot of you guys missed it. Getting ready to do a couple pop-up parties tomorrow for the jewelry as well. That's something that we can do too. If you guys are interested in the jewelry, I can definitely do a little pop-up party for you where you could get up to $400 worth of free jewelry just for hosting. If you get 10 orders on that, it goes up to $40 per order in free jewelry. So if that's something that you would like to do, let me know. Just started doing those, so. All right. I'm gonna do skincare and my hair first. Make sure this is on. I was so mad a few weeks ago. You know the curling iron that I usually use from Lange? I had it plugged in and there was a power surge and it fried it. So it no longer works. So I am back to using my old school hot tools. Like this is the curling iron that I used to learn in cosmetology school 20 years ago. So bringing it back. And I forgot how much I loved it actually. Love you, bye. Okay, let me pop on some skincare here. My skin has been acting up the past couple of months, is why I've not been coming on live as much as I've wanted to. That because scheduling and a house full of people and just never can find the right time, basically. All right. Got my serum on. Now, if you know me, you know my skin, as soon as I touch it, it turns red. It has nothing to do with what I'm putting on my skin. It's literally just how my skin is. I touch it and it gets red. It's probably the Irish in me. Even though I look more like my Italian side, it's definitely the Irish skin. All right, and these eye patches that I had on before, amazing, amazing, amazing for the dark circles and depuffing. It has licorice root in it actually, so it helps combat the actual darkness of it, not just the puffiness. All right, I'm gonna go in with my eye cream. This actually has a ceramic tip on it, so it's cooling and it helps with depuffing as well. And I know, so next year I turn 40. Can't freaking believe it. Let's not talk about it. But I have noticed in the past couple of years, the way that I've been doing skincare, or lack thereof, I've had to change it up. And I've been really liking, other than my hormonal acne I had there for a hot minute, and the purging once I started the tretinoin. Other than that, I've been liking how the skincare has been making my skin look and feel amazing. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Did you get your internet back on? Are you just on your phone? Either way, hi. All right. I'm gonna put one more serum on. This is actually, you're supposed to be using this for nighttime, but I use it for daytime as well. It's got a plumping and hydrating qualities to it, so it really helps plump that old skin back up, especially where you've got fine lines. And like I said, y'all, if you know me, you know my skin is definitely the Irish that comes out of me. It's not the products that I'm putting on. I literally touch my skin and it turns red. So you'll see it'll go down here in a minute. All right, let's get some moisturizer on. Now, I always do my skincare, do a little bit of my hair so I can let it like soak in and do its job. And then I prep my skin for the makeup. I learned this trick a few weeks ago and I've been trying it and I love it. What I've been doing is doing my spray primer. It's a primer and setting spray in one. So it's not an aerosol, it's like a, what do you call it? Where the mist is, continuous mist. Anyways, so it's safe for travel and all that. But what I've been doing is doing that first, letting it dry for a few minutes, putting on my luminous primer, letting that dry for a few minutes, and then putting another layer of this primer. Skin looks flawless and it lasts all day. Amazing. I am so glad I learned that trick. Okay. I'm gonna let this soak in a little bit and start curling my hair. But like I said, so my Lange curling iron, it got fried, so it's not working. So I had to pull out the oldie but goodie from cosmetology school. But I really truly forgot how much I like how this curls. Now it probably does need a little bit of oiling in it. I don't know if you can hear it or not. But this is all I do. So I canceled my hair appointment because I've got a burr up my butt that I want to cut my hair. And I know I'm going to hate it. I know I'm going to. So I canceled because I was like, I'm going to tell you to cut my hair. And then I'm going to regret it afterwards. I just need a trim. But I know as soon as I sit in that seat, I'm going to be like, just chop it. So I'm waiting until this urge goes away before I go in. I haven't chopped my hair since my daughter was 6 months old and she's 16 now. So I was mortified when I did it. I absolutely hated it. Could not wait for it to grow out. And then I didn't cut it since then. Obviously trims, but you know, nothing substantial. I think the only thing that bugs me about it, like I love it once it's done, and I really don't mind curling it. That's not the issue. My issue is drying my hair. It's like a whole day freaking process. Washing my hair, and then it just holds the moisture for so freaking long. Like I could literally wash my hair and it would still be wet the next day. So it takes forever, ever when I blow dry. That's the only part that I hate. I love the finished product, just not the part getting there. All right, so like I said, I don't know if y'all have been seeing my jewelry that I have been posting lately. I am starting to do some hostess parties. I'm doing my first one tomorrow. And I'm really excited about it, actually. So, I mean, there's a few different options of the way that you can buy it. I can send you the link and you can go ahead and, you know, surf the page, see what you like. Or if it's something you'd be interested in, I can do a messenger party for you and a live for you and your friends. And you could potentially get up to $400 worth of free jewelry just from your friends ordering. So it's, the way it works is once you hit $300, like once your friends order $300 worth, you get $20 per order. And then once you hit 10 orders, doesn't matter how big or small these are, you get $40 per order for you to spend however you want on the jewelry. Which is pretty amazing. They've already got such good deals anyways, but then to be able to get $400 worth of free jewelry, I mean, like, who wouldn't want to? And even if you don't get up to that 400, I think they said like the average is between like 200 and 300. Still, yes, please, free anything. Especially this stuff. Like once you get this stuff in your hands, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. The quality of it is just like, it's gonna last. It's gonna be like pieces that you hand down to your daughter and grandchildren. Like that's the quality of it. They're all designer inspired, so it's like they're on trend, but in their own way, if that makes sense. Like they see what these designers like Tiffany's and I can't even think of any of them off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. Like the ones that are sold in Neiman Marcus and Bloomingdale's and Macy's. Like think of that type of jewelry, like what's popular and like the quality of that. That's what you're getting with Park Lane, but you're getting it for a fraction of the cost. Okay, one side down. I'm going to go ahead and start the process of doing my primer because I have to let it set in between. I want it to dry. So here's the first layer. Just going to let that dry. But see, that old school curling iron, it still does a good job. There's also, okay, so the other aspect of this jewelry that I'm doing, you can make money just like I am on this. Like when I say I wish I would have started Unique and, you know, Park Lane, all of that stuff years ago, like when my kids were younger, the potential in it, just amazing, amazing, amazing money. Like, I wouldn't have had to work a second job all those years if I would have just had the courage to say yes and do it. It's so flexible to be able to do it. You make good money for the effort that you put into it. And like, literally, I mean, you guys see me, like, I go live a couple of times. I post the sales, like, I'm posting pictures of me, like, using the product and telling you guys why I like it. And I'm able to refer things that I love to you guys. And then you guys fall in love with it and make a little bit of money off of it. It's a win-win. Anyways, like I said, wish I would have started this so long ago when my kids were younger. See such potential in it. I just never had the courage to do it, which is silly. So right now with Park Lane, like, there's two different things. Like, if you are truly interested in, like, doing this, because I know a lot of you do have 2 jobs that are on here with me. Like, I know you know that struggle, especially when your kiddos are younger. Like, that sucks, especially when they have, like, all the extracurriculars and, you know, the things when they're younger, like, the things that are time suckers, you know, and having to say, no, I can't come because I gotta go work. Like, that sucked. And I so wish I would have done this earlier. Anyways, so Park Lane right now, you can get your jewelry kit. You can get up to $700 worth of jewelry for $188. $188 to start this and get $700 worth of free jewelry. Well, not, you know, you're paying $188, you're getting $700 worth of jewelry. You pick it as well. You go on there and you tell them what pieces you want, and that's what they send you. That's it. What other side hustle do you know that you can pay that little to get started? And Unique, theirs is $50. You pay $50 and you get 2 mascaras and your site. That's insane. Such little money up front to be able to make such an impactful amount of money on the back end. Okay, I think that layer is dry. So I'm going, before I finish the rest of my hair, I'm gonna put on my illuminating primer. I need to put some lip gloss on too. Goodness gracious. My skin has calmed down a lot though. I'm only doing the tretinoin like once a week, and I decided to stop the shot because I'm just not seeing the benefits in it. So, just at least not for the amount of money that I'm paying for it. Me and Kyle talked about it and we're like, yeah, like let's go a different route. A lot of you guys know, so we just started going back to the gym this week. This is my first time in a year to be back at the gym. This is his first time in 2.5 years since the motorcycle accident. So he's just now getting around to being able to go and lift and do the things that he loves. You guys know he was, you know, gym head. Loved to be in the gym. Hasn't been able to do that and has obviously gained some weight from recovering from the motorcycle accident. He does have to have one more surgery But after that, he should be good to go. So he's slowly getting back into the gym now. And I'm trying to go and at least, you know, do my walking in the stair stepper. And I lift with him a little bit. Like, he's teaching me how to, I don't even know what it's called, the lifter bar thingy. If he could hear me right now, he'd be Murray. Okay, illuminator primer. I'm just going to pat it on here in all the spots that I know I need extra help. Okay, we're gonna let that layer dry. Another trick that I learned too, once you get it where you want it to be, patting it in. And I'm gonna pat it in again here in a little bit when it dries a little bit more. This is just gonna help blur those big pores. It's gonna help illuminate your skin from underneath. All right. Let's finish up this hair and then we'll get the makeup going. So I told them I'm gonna go live here around 7 o'clock for the jewelry. And like I said, I'm going to do it here on my live page and share it into the group so that way everyone out here can see it as well. The deal right now, oh my goodness, and that's the other thing too. Okay, so the deal with the jewelry is you get 2 full price items, and it's going to be the lowest that's in your cart. The lowest priced items. You're going to pay full price for those. And then you're going to get 4 additional pieces for 50% off, regardless of the price. You're going to get them for 50% off. And then once your cart hits $90 with those full price and half price pieces, you can choose any pieces. It doesn't matter if it's a $200 piece. You can choose that piece for $35 and you get 2 of those for $35. It's an amazing, amazing deal right now. The other thing I love about them is they're always constantly dropping new styles. They always have these, what they call steal of the day. Well, not always, but a lot of times, especially now during the holidays too. They have these steal of the day promos where it's like, you know, a $60 piece of jewelry that you can get for like 20 bucks with a purchase of like $40. I think it's still active in my stories, the bracelets in that one, and the one reel, it's like the pumpkin, the festive, the Grinchy, and the gingerbread man. I'm 99% sure when I checked this morning, they were still available. The rouge is no longer available. That sold out. The emerald one, that sold out. But those pieces, it's like purchase anything $40 and above, and you can get one of those bracelets. The prices vary, but it's like between $34 and $40, I want to say. I can get you exact prices if you tell me what you're interested in. I got a link in my bio. I'll link Park Lane here in a second. After I get off here, I'll link stuff in the comments. I don't want to do it while I'm live because Facebook suppresses when you do that. So almost done with my hair here. Yeah, I definitely need to oil this thing. This thing is ancient. Actually, and you know what though? I did see on TikTok, they do have these for sale. Hot Tools has a store on there and they sell these. I mean, even though they're ancient, like I was in cosmetology school, what, Devin's 21, so 22 years ago. And they're still the same quality. I love them. I just need to maybe oil it a little bit. Oh well. But like I was saying, like on TikTok, I seen that they have a hot tool store on there. And I think it was like 30 bucks is what this was. I mean, way cheaper than what my lounge was, and my lounge broke. Okay, almost done. Actually, let me get this last layer on here. Okay, so once you've let the primer dry a little bit, I'm gonna take, this is just like a microfiber pad. And I'm just going to make sure it's pressed in where I want it to be. Okay, and now let me just clip my bangs out of the way so they, ooh, that's a nice look, isn't it? Okay, one last spray. So the reason why I'm doing this in between my hair, obviously to save time, this is how I do it every day. So that way I'm giving ample amount of time for it to dry. So if you use a primer and you're putting your makeup on and you're noticing that it's pilling, I mean, one, it could be the primer itself. It depends on what type you're using. Two, it's probably you have not let it soak into your skin long enough and it's not jiving with your makeup. So that's why I am waiting in between steps to make sure it's soaking in so I don't get that pilling. All right, and today I'm gonna use my cream foundation, and the free gift is the all-in-one package brush, which is amazing. That's what I use for my blush and my contour. It's 4 brushes in one, but I love it because of the top brush. It's their old, I want to say, what was it called? Like powder foundation or powder concealer brush. I'm pretty sure that's what the top is. And that's mainly what I use that brush for, is that end of it. But there's like a lip brush and an eyeshadow brush and the top of it, I don't know, I'll put it in my stories. Anyways, that is free with any 3 items purchased and 10% off. And then any 4 items, you get that brush and 20% off, which is an amazing deal. Especially, they also have their advent calendar out right now, which is almost sold out last I heard. They like, I don't even know if it's gonna last to the end of the tonight, but it is $320 worth of products for $96. You literally, everything but your foundation is in that kit. It's 12 products between eyeliner, an eyeshadow stick, setting powder, eyeshadow brush, mascara. I'll have to look at it again, but it's like literally everything you need to do a whole entire face except for your foundation. So if you got, I'll link it down here. I'll do my foundation bundle that I have, which you'll get the setting primer, the primer and setting is what that is. Your choice of foundation, concealer, and then you get that, the free all-in-one package brush. Also, kabuki brush to put on the foundation. Okay. All right. I think we're good to go. It's 6:40 already. I'm gonna hurry up and do this. I'll fix it the rest of the way after I do my makeup. All right, now that I got everything on, my lotions and creams and everything, I'm gonna put my jewelry back on. I absolutely love, love, love these earrings. These are one of the lower price points that what we call a cart starter. They're, I want to say 28. They come in gold, silver, and rose gold, which pretty much all of my pieces are gold right now because that's what I am drawn to. But I'm venturing out. I've got some rose gold on its way. The hematite, oh my goodness, I can't wait to get hematite. So they have these type of bracelets. These are called impression bracelets. They're 40 karat Austrian cut CZs, and they're dye infused. So they come in all different colors. Like this is the one that I have right now. I've got a few others, and some of my host rewards. So some of the stuff that's on its way is free stuff that I earned, which is amazing. So not only am I getting 30% commission on my own orders, but I'm getting free stuff too. That's another thing too to think about when, if you want to try and get the kit and all of that, like you get 30% even on your purchases. But 30% on anybody's purchase is what you get, and it increases. There's certain levels that you can hit. Anyways, okay, so these are the two that I have right now. Isn't that freaking gorgeous? Oh my goodness, look at that sparkle. This is the iridescent coral, and this is the pink opal. But like these pieces, so if you would go to Bloomingdale's or Neiman Marcus or Macy's, anything, and go to their jewelry counter, they're inspired from the designer pieces there, okay? Like this would be upwards of $800, the piece that it's inspired from. You can grab this for $35. It's retail $188, and that's even cheaper than, you know, $800 in the design, you know, the big stores. Okay, let's get this party going because I need to do the jewelry here soon. All right, so here, this is, and I love this brush so freaking much that I have two of them. And I will probably be getting another one here soon because I use it that much. Where's the other one? Here it is. Okay, so this is the free item, okay? This is what I use to put on my foundation, or I'm sorry, this is what I use to put on my contour and blush. And then it's got the eyeshadow, angled eyeshadow. All of the bristles and Unique's brushes are made in Italy. So the quality of them, these are gonna last you forever. And then the little lip thing. Not to mention that Germany, France, and Italy, Unique's makeup is absolutely blowing up over there. So it's all EU standards, which means like there's none of the banned chemicals over in Europe in this makeup. It's completely clean. And that's one of the main reasons why it's blowing up over there, because the quality and the fact that they can actually get this type of like US makeup, you know, without any of the harsh chemicals or anything like that. Everything is skin care infused. Everything's skincare infused. So it's nourishing your skin. You're not gonna have, you know, when you put on some makeup stuff and it's like, it's stinging or it's burning, or, you know, it just doesn't feel good on your skin. Not this. There's no harsh chemicals. There's none of that bad stuff in it. All of their foundations, they have 4 different foundations right now. This one I'm obsessed with right now. But they have the liquid foundation, they have the BB cream, like the tinted BB cream, and they have the powder, which all 4 are freaking amazing. I'm just, you know how I am. I get on something and I absolutely love it, and I don't stop using it until I get bored with it. But this is what's working on my skin right now. All right, can you see that? I love the coverage of this and the finish of it. It almost reminds me of, okay, do you remember back in the day, the blue compact, like the blue oval compact that you could get in the drugstores? It kind of reminds me of that consistency, this cream does. I'm talking like, you know, when we were in high school 20 years ago. That's what this stuff reminds me of. This is definitely, it's a medium to full coverage. You can build it up to a full coverage. And I am using the kabuki brush to put it on. Again, all of Unique's bristles are made in Italy, so they're gonna last forever. They're such good quality. So it's gonna last through every single time that you wash it. It's not gonna be falling apart. All right. I need to hurry up because I told them like 7 o'clock I was going to get on there. So it's 6:45. Let's get this party rolling. Okay, cream foundation is on. If you need color matched, let me know. I can help you because I can definitely tell you those colors that you see on there. While I love the products, you are not going to pick the right color for your skin going off the website. So let me help you color match. If you want my help, just send me a picture of you in front of a window, natural light, no makeup on, just a selfie, just like this. I don't care if you look bad or whatever, just send it to me. We'll get you color matched and we'll get you looking right. But definitely we'll probably need assistance to get the right color, okay? All right, I'm gonna go in with contour. These are the all-in-one color sticks. I am using chocolate souffle for my contour. Putting it under my lip for a little bit of oomph. Okay, so I seen one of my teammates, I need to try that next time. I seen one of my teammates do a different way of contouring today, which I'm interested, I'm intrigued. I want to try it. But what she said is, so you see how I just like put it on down there? What she's saying is like doing it up here because you're supposed to be like, you see what I'm saying? Like up above the jawline to shadow it, which I forgot I wanted to try that. I will try that next time. See what it looks like. It looked amazing on her. And I trust her. She knows what she's doing. All right. So this is the brush that you're going to be getting for free. It's the Total Package brush. I'm just bouncing it off and pushing it up into my hairline. Taking my forehead down to a 3-finger head. Again, just bouncing it into place where I want it. Okay, now the nose, I'm going to, just on the edge of it, I'm gonna brush it up and down like this until it's blended. And then I'm taking it ever so slightly into that socket right there. So down the bridge of it, and then just slightly into the socket. Same thing. All right, down under the lip to give it more of a pouty look. And then down here to hide. What do you call this? The gobble gobble. Again, I'm turning 40 next year. Like, don't want to talk about it, but everything's dropping. Help me. So this is going to help conceal that. All right, I'm going to do a little bit more. Isn't that color so freaking pretty? I love that. And it just blends and melts together with this cream foundation. Amazing. Also, the serum foundation, the liquid serum foundation, it's like the same thing. It just blends all together. I have seen some girls on my team do the powder trio, which is the powder foundation, and I've seen them do these color sticks, these cream color sticks with it. Something I definitely want to try in the future, but right now, like I said, I get fixated on one thing, like hyper fixated, and I like the way it looks and I don't switch it up. So this is what we're doing right now. All right, we are going to do, I'm going to mix, okay? So these sticks, they are all-in-one color sticks. So the one that I just used was chocolate souffle. That's what I used for contouring. But these can be used for blush. They can be used as eyeshadow. They can be used as lips. They even have some highlighting ones that you can use again on your eyes as your highlight. Literally wherever you find that you want to put them on your face, you can put them. Okay, so I'm going to mix two colors. I'm going to mix the Blush Beach and Juicy Apricot. This is the Blush Beach. And this is the Juicy Apricot. I'm just going to kind of ombre them together. All right, now I'm going to take my second all-in-one package brush, and this is what I'm going to use to blend out the blush. I'm just going to bounce it. And again, this is the free item until the 8th is this brush. This is a $30 brush for free, like literally. They're so generous in their gifts of what they do when you make a purchase. So again, Unique sale is buy 3, get 10% and the free item, which today until the 8th is this all-in-one package brush. I'm just going to do like a little C around and up. Okay, so buy any 3 and you get 10% off and the all-in-one package brush. Buy any 4, you get 20% off and the free package brush. Say that 20 times fast. Okay, and then you see how I kind of took it out too far right here, which I always do that. Like, it's just a thing. I don't know. I consciously know not to do it, but I still do it. Anyways, I'm going to take my kabuki brush that I put on my cream foundation, and I'm just going to soften it back. Okay. Ooh, Lord, told them 7 o'clock, and it is 6:53. I need to hurry my butt up. Okay. I am going to put on a little bit of highlight. So, okay, this is the bronzed. This is powder and cream infused together. So this is like the silkiest highlight ever. You see that? Like, oh my goodness. So this is the bronzed. I'm just gonna put it right here. And then I love this stuff, and I never see people talking about this enough. This is the golden. Can't really see it, can you? Hold on. I don't want to put it on my, because I got to show jewelry here in a little bit. If you can see it a little bit. Okay, and then this is my all-time favorite. And you'll see I've used the heck out of this, so you know this one's my favorite. I put this on as the highlight. I do it in my eyes, like across my eyes, and just do like a little bit of bronzer like in the crease. Amazing. Love it. Pops out, especially if you have hazel eyes. All right, today I'm going to just do the bronze though as my highlight. And all 3 of those, you can do those on your eyes and highlight. I'm going to take an angled brush. I'm going to do just the tip. I just want a little bit. And I'm just going to do it on the very top. A little bit on the tip of my nose and up. Down here a little bit. Okay. Oh my goodness, I forgot to do my concealer under my eyes. Lord have mercy. All right, anyways, oh well. They're not too bad anyways. Those eye patches, that is probably why. Anyways, let's hurry up. Okay, so what do I want to do with my eyes? When I hop off here, I'm going to hop back on and I'm going to do another live for the jewelry. That might look really pretty. Okay. I haven't used this palette yet, so let's hope and pray this goes how I'm thinking. And I don't have to completely redo my makeup. Anyways, when I hop on to do the jewelry, I'm going to be sharing it into the group, so I'm going to be doing it from my page so y'all can see the jewelry on here if you're not in the group already. All right. This one, this is the peach tone. Figured it'll kind of match what I've got going on right now, huh? So I'm going to take this lightest color up here, and I'm going to just dust that all over my lid as my base. little bit down here too. Okay, so you can't really see it on here because of my light that I've got going on, but basically what this is doing is it's setting my eyes for one because I've got a little bit of my foundation on there to blend in. And then it's going to give a neutral color to be able to blend everything else together. Okay, so what I'm thinking, do I want to do the brown or the green? I definitely want to do the pink. I think I'm going to do the brown. I'm not bold enough to do the green yet. Maybe another day. Actually, I can do the green underneath. Okay. So like I said, next year I'm 40, so everything is, you know, starting the droop. So my eyes, where they used to be open, I'm kind of getting that droopiness on them, and I'm starting to get a little bit of a hooded eye. So what I'm gonna do, you can see as my eyes are open, that's where the crease is right there. That's where I'm gonna start with my blending. So I've got the brown tone in this palette that I'm starting out with. Always start with a little bit and then build it up. And I'm just doing circular. I'm just trying to give my eye a little bit of depth. Always start out with a little bit and then build it up. Oh, and I forgot too, the Ohio State game's tonight. So if you hear a bunch of people hooting and hollering out there, just, I don't know, I can't help it. All right. So you see how I found where my crease is, that I want it to go a little bit above that because of my eyes starting to droop and getting a little bit of a hood on there. You see like the fat pocket? Oh, Lord have mercy. Take me back to my 20s. Anyways, I'm wanting it to go in there and slightly above that as well, okay? Circular movements and building it up. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna blend that harsh line that I did. Okay, now I'm gonna take, this pretty rose iridescent color, and I'm gonna pop that shimmer in there. This is another trick that I learned the other day. So I'm gonna take my rose water. This stuff is amazing, by the way. Especially, I remember I used to have this all the time when we had the farm. The boys would get sunburn working out there. Spray this on there. Amazing. Takes the sting right away. Okay, so I'm gonna get my brush a little damp. I'm gonna go into the shimmer. I'm gonna pop that in the center. So getting your brush wet with that rose water, so one, it's going to eliminate the fallout. Two, it's going to make that shimmer pop so much more. And look at that. Is that gorgeous? Freaking love that color. I'm so glad I got this palette. And the pink and the brown against my hazel eyes definitely brings out the green. Love that. Okay. Blend it a little bit together right here. So I'm just concentrating on the center of my eye. I'm going to use a lighter color on the inside corners of my eyes to help open them up. Okay, I gotta hurry at 7:05. I told them 7 o'clock. I do want to take this green though, and I want to go underneath my eye. What do I want to do it with? Nothing like me being late. Goodness gracious, I can never be on time. What do we think? So I've got the base color all over my lid, and then I blended in the brown in my crease, and then I put the rose shimmer in the center and the green underneath. Now I'm gonna take, let's do gleaming. This is another one of those things that you get in the advent calendar too. So I'm gonna take the gleaming and I'm just going to pop that in the corner of my eyes. Just blend it with my finger. And then I'm gonna take bubbly. I'm gonna pop that in my waterline. Not too bad, huh? I don't know. Okay, let's see here. I really need to hurry. Let's do brows, and then I'm gonna do my eyeliner, my mascara, and I gotta pop off. But I will be back to do the jewelry, so don't miss that. I'm just gonna brush out any foundation that I might have gotten into them. This stuff, mwah, love it. So what I've been doing is just tweezing my eyebrows like usual, but now I've been brushing my eyebrows up and trimming them. And this stuff, so not only does it tint, but it also gives it that laminate. I don't know if you can see the brush. It has the bristles, so it brushes them all up. Gives it that laminating effect, tints them. So if you have any grays in your eyebrows, this is gonna cover them up. So I am being a little bit messy with it, of course, but that's okay. I'm going to clean that up. It is so hard to do this in my phone. Definitely one that I need to do in the mirror. Okay. Don't mind the dog, sorry. Like I said, they'll have a state game. It's gonna be wild out there here in a little bit. Okay. I'm so mad I forgot my concealer. And you know what? I'm gonna have to start writing down my steps and like go down the list of doing it, because this is like the second or third time that I've done this live and like I forget a step. It's like, I don't know, it's different talking through it. Like I do it every day, so why I forget a step, who knows? Just because it's me, and that's just who I am as a person. Okay. Got my eyebrows done. Need to do my liner. This is the most amazing product I have ever seen anybody invent. If you struggle with doing the cat eyes, you need to try this eyeliner, okay? Because I cannot do eyeliner well at all. But with this, I can actually do a decent cat eye. It's amazing. But at least this eye, I'm gonna do in the mirror. Can I? Let's see. Let me see if I can move things around. I don't know if you can see me do it or not. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go into the corner of my eye and I'm gonna draw a little line up like that. And then I'm gonna take my eyelid and I'm just gonna make short strokes to connect over to that line. And then fill in that corner. Go up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna do from the, you see how I'm like right here where my eyelids meet, and I'm going up to make that line. Underneath you can do this as well, right up there. And then pull it tight, do short strokes. Another thing too, because it always turns out that it's a little bit jagged from doing those short bursts. Take a kohl eyeliner and just kind of blend it all together. Also, another thing, the Total Package brush, I think it's this middle one. You can also clean it up. I bet the ladies are like, where is she? I'm always late. My bad. I'm almost done. I'm coming, I promise. Okay, let's hurry up and get this mascara on. What do we think though? We liking the rose tone? I think I like it. All right, we're gonna use the Twisted. This is another product that comes in that Advent calendar, $320 worth of products, 12 products for $96. Out of all three of their mascaras, this one's my favorite because of how wispy but long it makes my lashes. If you're interested in it, like I'm rushing right now because I told them 7 o'clock, so I need to hurry up, but it's got 2 brushes, okay? So you got your regular wand that's gonna help get it long and wispy, and then you got your little brush in here that you can do your bottom lashes with, as well as catching fix that in a minute, catching any little ones up here. All right, almost done here. I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of lip gloss since I'm late. But I will be hopping back on to do the jewelry, to share that into the group, but I'm gonna be doing it on my own personal page so y'all can see it as well. So you guys can get like a little sneak peek of what we do in that group. So once I get off here, I am gonna be starting another live right after it. All right, if you guys are interested in anything, any of the makeup, jewelry, whatever, let me know. Got mascara on that. I will be dropping a link after I get off here into the comments. I just don't want to do it while I'm live because Facebook like suppresses when you do that. So I'm gonna wait till I get off, drop the link so you guys can shop. If you need any help color matching, you need help building a cart, that's another thing too. If you have someone that is Christmas shopping for you, and you, instead of just like sending them a list of what you want, send me your wish list. I'm talking the jewelry or the makeup, and I can build a cart send it back to you. You send it to the person that is going to be getting your gift for you. You literally, all you have to do is send it to that person. All they have to do is click. All the products are right there. Put his credit card information in, and bam, his Christmas present for you is done. And it's literally everything that you want. I can do that with the jewelry, and I can do that with the makeup. So you just let me know. All right, thank you for hanging out with me. I am going to jump off this one. I'm going to start the next one for the jewelry. So if you are interested in any of the jewelry, come hang out with us. Thanks.